This session is called How to Use Internal Links, and you're going to learn how you can leverage your internal links for search engine optimization. So, first off, why should you use internal links? Well, Google counts all the links in your content as votes, so to speak. And you've learned a little bit about this in some other videos. And when you link to your content often, it's giving Google the signal that that piece of content is important. So the more that you link to a particular is it will help distribute the authority around your site because Google uses the links to distribute link authority. So we're going to talk about how the best ways to distribute link authority are throughout your site using these internal links. So let's look at a few common uses of internal links, a few examples here. Now, the most common example is, of course, navigation links. And that simply means some sort of navigation bar. Most websites have them that links down to very, very important pages or oftentimes category pages. So this is the first and most important place where you're going to configure your internal links because this is what's used the most by users. When a user lands on your site, if they don't quite find what they're looking for, or maybe they did like what they found, but they want to find more, one of the first places they look is to the navigation, the main navigation bar. So you're going to want to link these to very, very important high-level content, whether it's cornerstone content, meaning the most important topics you want to talk about to your visitors, or category pages if we're talking about e-commerce, or oftentimes blogs can link to blog categories as well. So the navigation is the first place that you're going to want to optimize your internal links. The second place here is the sidebar. I'm sure you've seen almost all blogs out there have some form of sidebar links, and these links can link out to other websites, but oftentimes they're going to link internally. They're going to link to popular posts, they're going to link to popular comments, they're going to link to pages that that particular website owner wants people to be seeing. So optimizing your sidebar links is very important because it directs the flow of traffic, and both visitors and search engines are going to be following these links. So it's very important. And it's also worth pointing out that these links are on every single page. So when you have links that are on every single page, it's going to count quite a lot. Interestingly enough, although it'll have the most number want to do is set up the main navigation. Now, to do that, you're going to go to Appearance and Menus. And there's a couple of steps that you'll need to do. And the first step is to simply create a menu. And to do that, you type the name in here, and I'll type in Main Nav. Click Create Menu. And then now that creates this little area here that you can drag and drop content into. So to get WordPress makes it pretty easy to set up your main navigation. Now, the second thing that I'd like to show you is how to use a sidebar widget to link to pages. So I'll click Widgets, which is also under Appearance. And you can see here it says Primary Widget Area. That's where we can add our links. Now, there's an interesting way just by dragging this Pages widget, and you can type in anything you want here, Pages, clicking Save. What it'll do is it will display links to all of your pages. I'll click refresh here and you'll see, there we go, pages, blog, dog training, playing fetch. And that's good and fine if you only have placeholder content, but I want to show you how to use the link tool so that when you have your content open, you can link easily. Now, let's say, for example, we wanted to use this piece of text. Our dog training page. So as you can see, it's pretty simple to use WordPress to set up links, both by defining your menu, setting up some widgets, and then using that anchor tool inside of your posts to link internally. So that'll give you the tools you need to link to the content that you'd like to on your blog. Okay, so in conclusion, linking internally is very, very important, and you're going to want to link to important pages very often. And it's a really, really good best practice to vary your anchor text. So definitely make sure that you're not always linking with the same keywords, but definitely use internal links as much as you can. And always remember that when you're linking inside of a blog post or inside of content, the first link in that post is going to be the most powerful link that you have to give. So always use that link to link to a very, very important page on your blog. That'll send a lot of link authority to that page and help that page rank well in search engines.